Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the Watertown Municipal Arena. We get set for game number 2 of a 3-game set between your Watertown Wolves and the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds here tonight on this Saturday evening. I want to thank you for joining us here on the Watertown Wolves YouTube page. Eric Thorstein on the camera over here in production. My name is Jeff Barrett. I'll be the voice throughout your evening here tonight as the Wolves get set to continue to try to push that win streak. 8 games in a row now with a win. And Carolina came off a tough overtime loss last week in Danbury, and then coming in last night put up a valiant fight here. 4-2 was our final score last evening. As you said, Wolves coming off that 8-game win streak, 8 in a row after last night. These same two teams will be in action again tomorrow evening at 6:30 here in Watertown. Watertown has won all 3 meetings between these two teams. First 2 were on November 5th and 6th down in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Wolves coming away with a 5-3 and 6-4 victories. And, of course, like I said last night, 4-2 was your final score. Big period last night was period number 2 for the Wolves. That's when things really opened up. The first period, back and forth, and Watertown was outshot by Carolina, not only in the first period, but total for the game. Second period is when things really broke open. The hitting really started to increase. They got really physical period number 2, and that's when the goals finally started to come for Watertown. And then Carolina able to battle back, got a couple in the third period, couldn't get any closer than the 2-goal deficit last night. Carolina outshot Watertown last evening, 41-32 total for the game. In the 3 meetings already, I should say, between these two teams, Justin McDonald has 4 goals for Watertown. Josh LaBelle with a couple, Alexander Jemayev with a couple, Lane King's got 3, including 1 last night. Colin Chamelka, Di Costanzo, and Michael Mercurio all have goals in those 3 meetings. Flip side of that, for the Thunderbirds, Daniel Martin's got 3 goals. Those were a hat trick in that second game down in Carolina that the Wolves came away with the win. Blake Peavy's got a couple, Chris Hunt with 1, Yuri Pastuka has 1, and Jake Schnapp and Tommy Cardinal both picking up goals last night here in Watertown to add their name to the scoring list between these two teams. Take a quick look at our starting lineup for this evening. For the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds, on the left wing, John Butita is going to get the start once again here tonight. On the right wing, it'll be Tommy Cardinal going from the right side. At center, Gus Ford's going to get the call to start the game. Ramil Talipov will go on the left defensive side for the Carolina Thunderbirds. And Yuri Pastuka will start on the right side. In goal this evening, it'll be Chris Poland back in between the pipes. Had the night off last evening here in Watertown. Chris Poland 5-5-1 on the season with a 3.67 goals against average. Watertown's lineup here tonight. The Wolves are going to start with Colin Chamelka on the left wing. Right wing will be Brandon Day. Cole McKechnie will get the call to start at center here this evening. Nolan Saketka will start on the left defensive side. And one of the new signees just a couple of days ago, Mikhail Present from Quebec, he'll get the start on the right side. In goal again tonight, the hottest goalkeeper in the FPHL. That is Brendan Colgan for your Watertown Wolves. 8-1 on the season with a 2.26 goals against average coming into tonight's action. Taking a look at the standings around the FPHL, you said the Wolves on top of the pile as far as leading the charge right now. 20 games played for the Watertown Wolves, 17-3 on the year for 49 points. They got a .817 win percentage. Carolina holding on to the number 4 spot right now after 22 games with 11 wins, 9 losses, and 2 overtimes. They've got 33 points and a .500 winning percentage. The Columbus River Dragons, they are in Delaware tonight, taking on the Delaware Thunder. Columbus holds on to the number 2 spot in the league with a 12-5-3 record, 39 points, .650 win percentage. The Danbury Hat Tricks holding on to third with 15-6-2, 43 points and .623 winning percentage. Said the Binghamton Black Bears, they're at home this evening. Binghamton playing the Port Huron Prowlers tonight. Binghamton was 11-11 on the season, 32 points, .485 win percentage. Port Huron holding on to the number 6 spot with a 7-13-2 record. 22 points, .33 winning percentage. And the Delaware Thunder finally got their first win last weekend in a good game, very entertaining game to watch online last week. Delaware picking up the win. They are now 1-17-1 on the year with 4 points and a .070 win percentage. The starters here in Watertown being introduced. We'll take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard. There are 2 other games in the FPHL. Those are both underway. They got started at 7 o'clock East Coast time here tonight. The Columbus River Dragons, I said, in Harrington, Delaware to take on the Delaware Thunder. And that game going to the second period is 3-1 in favor of the Columbus River Dragons. Down in Binghamton, New York, the Black Bears entertaining the Port Huron Prowlers for the second night in a row. 3-0 Port Huron with the lead. We'll turn you over to our house announcer, Brian Hunsiger, for tonight's national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Thursday evening, Connecticut high school hockey player Teddy Balkin tragically passed away due to injuries suffered in a game on Thursday night. The Watertown Wolves organization would like to extend our sincerest condolences to the Balkin family, Teddy's teammates, and Teddy's friends. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence, please, for Teddy Balkin. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We ask that you remain standing with your caps removed for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, we're just about set to kick off our action here tonight between the Carolina Thunderbirds and your home Watertown Wolves. Once again, I want to thank you into the barn here in Watertown, the Watertown Municipal Arena. My name is Jeff Barrett. Take you through your action here this evening. Standing to my right, that is Eric Thorstein from Thunder Force Media on our cameras and our production here this evening. Our officials for tonight's game. Our referees are Eric Holvig and Steve Cook. Linesmen are Dave Hins and Zach Vivenzio. Game 2 of a 3-game set here in Watertown. The only road trip up to Watertown for the Carolina Thunderbirds in the regular season this year. The next 3 times that these two see each other, they will be in Carolina. It'll be a 3-game set down there, February 4th, 5th, and 6th. Puck carried into the Watertown end as we get started here. Nolan Soketka controls, gives a long outlet pass to Colin McKechnie. McKechnie able to turn with it. Tried to get a centering pass, had it broke up, came back. Soketka lets his shot go. Poland tried to glove that, missed it on the far side. Cardinal able to lift that out to neutral ice. Present's going to come back, pick it up, and we're going to get a touch on a high stick, so the faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Carolina end. Baker's going to skate into the face-off circle for the Carolina Thunderbirds against Justin McDonald. Face-off came back to Present. He turned that one forward. Now it went to Jamelka. He sent it out, missed the pass on the outlet. It's going to go all the way back to the Watertown end. So Brendan Colgan out of the goal. He'll settle it down there. Nolan Soketka comes back. He will pick up the loose puck, gives it back to McKechnie. Far side, McKechnie swings it over to Brandon Day. Pass too far for him to get, so he and Cameron Dimmitt in a foot race for the loose puck. And somewhere along the line, Dimmitt able to shovel that one back out. Comes out to Daniel Martin. He'll shovel it back to Schnapp. Schnapp lets a shot go. That goes into the glove of Colgan. He'll hold on and we'll get a stoppage in play. Schnapp with a quick wrister right through the short slot area. Colgan able to glove that one out of midair. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a stoppage here. 18:51 left in a period. Number 1 just getting started. So Gus Ford into the face-off circle against Justin McDonald for Watertown. Ford's going to win that one back through his feet, but Alexander Jemayev able to break it out, get it out to center ice. Controlled there by Carolina. George Holt sends it out near side. McDonald able to grab it, though. Takes it away. Got it to Jemayev. Then Butita intercepts the outlet pass. Gets a breakaway. Got caught from behind and not able to get a decent shot off. Butita again controls far side. Got it to Ford. Ford made a move to the corner. LaBelle keeps an eye on him. They'll turn there, come back out. Cardinal's going to turn, takes a huge hit from Mafuz, and the puck goes to the corner again. Lane King will control. He'll get it to Mafuz. Cardinal takes a shot at Mafuz afterwards. These two had a couple of standoffs last night, and one time it looked like they were going to drop the gloves, never did. And tonight they're already taking a couple of shots at each other in the early going. They're about evenly matched size-wise, so if they do decide to square up, it'll be kind of an interesting little toe-off. Puck rolls into Brendan Colgan. He sees one guy coming, so that is David Nicoletti that was crashing in. So Colgan's just going to cover that one up. We'll get another stoppage with just over 2 minutes played here in the period number 1. Blake Peavy's going to skate into the circle for the Thunderbirds against Rocco DiCostanzo. Thunderbirds control that. Quick shot from Cam Dimmitt. Hit Nolan Soketka right on the shoulder, or Rocco DiCostanzo, excuse me. Now loose puck far side, a couple of bodies involved over there. Cam Dimmitt trying to come away. The Nicoletti has it, and it does get lifted all the way out of zone. Now it's a foot race back the other direction. Talipov able to race back, but coming up with it is Maxime Guillon. Guillon just signed a couple of days ago by the Wolves. Gets it to Larry Yellowknee. Yellowknee's going to send it around, but Nicoletti able to break that one up. He'll send it out to Tucker, who takes it out to center ice. Sloketka's going to gather it up. He'll just send that back to the offensive side as the Wolves go for wholesale changes on the dump-in. Turning there, puck comes out. Sloketka's just going to kick at it. Got it to Colin Jamelka. Jamelka gave it back to McKechnie. McKechnie tried to slide it back in front. That one broken up by Peavy. Day will go after him in the corner. Give him a little shot. Puck stays in to the Carolina end. Dimmitt turned with it, sung it off the boards. Jake Schnapp able to break out with it. Settles the puck down, lets a shot go. That's going to go high up into the air. Daniel Martin controls far side. She's going to put it in front. Puck down on the ice. Baker couldn't get the redirect on it and missed on the far side. Brandon Day's going to control for Watertown. Slides it out to neutral ice. Sargis has it there. Sends it over to Grebenikoff near side. Grebenikoff just going to skate back in behind his own goalkeeper. He'll hold on to the puck there, looking out towards center ice for that long outlet pass. Yuri Pastuka able to get it out to Cardinal. Cardinal slid it forward. Josh LaBelle broke that up, got it to McDonald. McDonald on the right side, shoots and scores! J-Mac, Justin McDonald, the captain, lights the lamp here just under 5 minutes played in period number 1. Got a nifty little pass, took it in about 8 feet out from the right-hand side, and he goes top shelf, and the Wolves take a 1-0 lead in the early going. That's going to be Justin McDonald's 21st goal of the season. McDonald and Ford back to the face-off circle. Face-off 1 comes to the near side. LaBelle will control for Watertown. He'll send it cross ice. Lane King tips it into the offensive end. Prastuka went back, got it. He slid it to Cardinal. Now Ford comes down the right-hand side. Gus Ford with a shot, turned aside by Brendan Colgan. Mafuz controls the rebound on the far side, sends it back to Josh LaBelle on the near corner. Puck deep in the Watertown end. Lane King controls, gets it out to McDonald again. McDonald looking to the right-hand side, stops, puts the brakes on. Going to go rifle that one all the way around the back dasher. And then controlled by McDonald. Ford's going to take it away, gets it out of the zone, sends it forward to John Butita. Butita puts the brakes on, centering pass for Ford. Got it right onto the stick. Puck went right through the blue ice, and somehow Lane King was able to get a stick on it and send it out of the zone. Puck to the near side, gathered up by Holt, taken away. Wolves with another opportunity. They shoot and score! Larry Yellowney with about 15 feet out the right-hand side, and he's going to rifle a wrister right to the back of the net, and Yellowney is going to make this 2-0, just over 5 minutes played in period number 1. Larry Yellowney, second goal of the season here for Watertown, just signed a couple of weeks ago, and he will net the second goal of the evening as well. Rocco Di Costanzo back into the Watertown end. Pastuka controls, lets the shot go. That hit the skate of Rocco Di Costanzo, and then on the far side, Maxime Guillon tried to get it out, but we're going to get a penalty called. We're going to get an interference call. Looks like Justin Coachman will be the culprit. He'll have to sit down for 2 minutes. Coachman disagreeing and having a couple of words with the official. Carolina Thunderbirds power play so far this year, 112 power play opportunities. They got 23 power play goals for a .205 scoring percentage. Watertown flip side of that. Shorthanded 73 times, allowed 14 power play goals for a .808 kill. That's going to get lifted all the way down the ice. Cam Dimmitt is going to have to come back, pick it up for the Thunderbirds. Just as I said that, he skated away from it. Baker came back, picked it up. The Wolves in forechecking. Chamelka hard in there, tried to break it up. Puck goes all the way cross ice, and the Wolves being very aggressive again on the forecheck, on the man-down situations as they were last night. Cam Dimmitt controls, far side, just wheels back. Chamelka all over him and giving him a hard time getting out of the zone. Comes to this side, Ford got it to Baker. Baker into the offensive end. Gets into the blue line, sends it all the way across. Dimmitt will chase from there. He and Chamelka have a little collision on the far side. Get the puck pinned underneath them. Baker's going to come away with it. Sends it out to the point. Ford settles it down. Comes towards the slot. Gives it back to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt comes in, lets a wrister go. That went all the way through to the back dasher. Now Ford controls near side. He'll skate out to the slot. Puts it on goal. Standing right in front was Tommy Cardinal. Couldn't get the redirect. Colgan able to turn that one aside. Goes back, Baker again, comes out to the short side, lets a shot go. That's going to go off Cole McKechnie's stick and up and out of play. And we'll get our first timeout of the evening, our under 15 timeout here. 13-18 remaining in the first period, 49 seconds left in the Carolina power play. Again, taking a quick look at the other two games in the FPHL this evening. The Carolina Thunderbirds here visiting Watertown. Well, Watertown up 2-0. Port Huron is in Binghamton, just about 2 hours down Route 81. Binghamton, New York, a little over 2 hours, I should say. And Port Huron with a 3-0 lead over the Binghamton Black Bears tonight. And in Harrington, Delaware, the Delaware Thunder hosting the Columbus River Dragons. The River Dragons with a 3-2 lead over Delaware. Their game headed to period number 2. Jake Schnapp got tossed from the face-off circle. Goes back to Grebennikov. Pastuka controls near side. Yuri Pastuka just stops at the point, sends it back to the far side. Grebennikov winds up, lets his shot go. That went all the way through. Lane King able to turn, sends it out to center ice. Pastuka knocks it down, so it did not go the length of the ice. 30 seconds left in the Carolina man advantage. Far side, Daniel Martin controls. Gives it back to Grebennikov. Gets it over to Pastuka. Pastuka turns, winds one up. That one redirected in front, went above the goal. Colgan lost sight of it, but it went right over the top side. Now it's control behind. Nolan Slaketka able to lift that one the length of the ice. 8 seconds left in the power play. This should effectively wipe it off, though, as they work down in their own end. Grebennikov slides it out. Penalty is over. Coachman out of the box. Grebennikov dealing with a loose puck, slides it forward to Martin. Martin controls, comes to the near side, gave it to Pastuka. Pastuka stops. Martin on the half board has DiCostanzo right on top of him. He'll turn with it, comes back out towards the slot, sends it cross ice. Cam Dimmitt winds up, lets a shot go. That one redirected in front, and we got a goal for Carolina. I believe it was Blake Peavy that may have been standing right in front of the goal, got a stick on it, and he'll send that one over the shoulder of Brendan Colgan. And we've got a 2-1 game as Carolina strikes right back here with just about 8 minutes played in the first period. And my apologies, they will credit the goal to Cam Dimmitt off the shot from the blue line. So Dimmitt's going to get credited with the goal here. Former Watertown Wolf, including a 2018 Federal Hockey League champion here with the Watertown Wolves. Quick shot coming! They score! The Wolves right back at it! Justin McDonald says, "How do you like me now?" As he will get the redirect, top shelf, and the Wolves get that one back and make it 3-1. Justin McDonald, goal number 22 on the year. J-Mac, a beautiful redirect right in front, and Watertown back up by 2 goals here with 11:50 left period at number 1. And McDonald goes right back to the face-off circle again. He'll go against Tucker. And we're going to get another try at this. They dropped the puck. Everybody kind of stood still. So we'll try it one more time. Again, Peavy and McDonald to the face-off circle. That's going to get one into the Watertown end. Lane King will control from there. So LaBelle has it near side, gives it to Jemayev. He'll race out on the left-hand side. Jemayev gains the zone, tries to get by Pastuka, goes all the way around the back of the goal, trying to get a wrap around, that just sent forward. And then it's controlled by Justin McDonald. McDonald with one player on his back. That is Blake Peavy. Jemayev had it, comes out to the near side. Tucker able to slide that out. The Wolves keep it in the zone, though. McDonald goes over, picks it up. It does come out to center ice. And then taken away. Tucker now walks into the offensive end, has it poked off his stick. by Lane King. King sent it to the corner. Tucker went back to pick it up. Nicoletti tried to control, but the Wolves take it away. LaBelle coming back the other direction for Watertown. Gives it to Ahmed Mahfouz off his skate. He'll go for a change. Wholesale changes for Watertown on the dump. Jake Schnapp able to send that one forward. Colgan settles that one down out of his own goal. Leaves that for Mikhail Present. Present tried to get it out of the zone, had it knocked down. It came right back to him, and he'll lift this one out, but Schnapp kept it in the zone. Jake Schnapp kept it in the offensive end for the Carolina Thunderbirds. Larry Yellowknee had it, slid all the way around, now goes back behind. Present racing over. He'll poke it out of the zone past Ramil Talipov, and now Rocco DiCostanzo racing forward, but that one was broken up by Grebennikov, and the Carolina Thunderbirds back to the attack. Baker takes it down the far left side, dropped it for Daniel Martin. He'll turn, slide it back to Sargis. Sargis tried to give it back to him. That one broke up by DiCostanzo, lifted out of the zone. Sargis will control far side. He's going to skate back in behind his own goal. 9:56 left, period number 1. Wolves enjoying a 3-1 lead in the early going. Sargis sends it out near side. Schnapp touches it up into the offensive end. And Carolina going for a change. This one's going to get lifted down. Should be an icing, and yes, it will be. So the face-off's going to come all the way back to the Watertown end of the ice. 9:36 remaining, period number 1. We're going to take a timeout here. Media timeout in the building. Our under 10-minute timeout. Wolves leading 3-1 over the Carolina Thunderbirds.
Promotions, very high quality materials. Watertown Wolves are proud to have Victory Promotions as our exclusive merchandise partners. Check it out on their Wolves Den. Brought to you by Victory Promotions.
So the last Watertown goal, said Justin McDonald, is second of the night. Lane King will get credited with the assist. Faceoff comes back to Tommy Cardinal. He'll let a shot go. That goes off a stick and up and out of play. Faceoff's going to come back to the near side. Forward for Carolina, in against McKechnie for Watertown. McKechnie won that, got it up to Brandon Day, the far side. Day races around. Cam Dimmitt comes in, and he lets a shot go. Chris Poland able to drop down, cover that one up. Brandon Day in a foot race with Cam Dimmitt, and Day came away with a loose puck and able to get a decent shot off, but Chris Poland able to see that one all the way in, covers it up, so the faceoff's going to go to the far circle, just to the left-hand side of Chris Poland. Faceoff came all the way through to Cardinal. He'll lift it down the ice, got it onto the stick. Butita gets between the defense, lets one go. That went off the pipe. We're going to get a delayed penalty here against Watertown. Sargis lets the shot go. That hit a boot. The Wolves touch up here, and the whistle will be blown. Hooking is going to be the call. Griffin Biedron will get the hooking call, trying to break up that play, as Butita was able to split two defenders and race down towards the goal, and then Biedron breaking that one up but getting the hook on the way in. So 2 minutes up on the board as Carolina gets their second power play opportunity of the night here in the first period. Baker goes back, picks up the puck for Carolina, starts the offense from there, lifts it forward to Butita. Butita gets it across the ice, but the Thunderbirds are going to be offside, so the faceoffs will come outside the zone. .8:44 remaining, 1:39 left in the second power play for the Carolina Thunderbirds. Forward into the faceoff circle for Carolina. The Wolves won the faceoff, got a quick shot off, controlled far side. Cam Dimmitt has it, tried to slide it through center. That broke up by Colin Chamelka, and then the puck right back to the other end. Ford turning with it. Chemelka all over him as the puck comes out of the zone. Butita tried to get it to Ford. Carolina was offside. He had to get back on. Chemelka able to take that one away. He'll just wheel back into the Watertown end, take some time off the power play. Puck slid to DiCostanzo. Got it to McKechnie. McKechnie comes in, lets his shot go. Another shorthanded effort for Watertown. Controlled in behind by Baker. Now he'll come racing down the right-hand side. Baker into the offensive end, lets a shot go, hit Justin Coachman right on the knee, and then slid it through his legs again on a second opportunity, and Colgan able to turn that one aside. Wolves send that the length of the ice. Chris Paulin out of his goal, settles it down. Yuri Pastuka will pick it up there for Carolina with 37 seconds left in the man advantage. Grebennikov, far side, come over, gave it to Pastuka. Pastuka down the right-hand side, drops it for Grebennikov. Grebennikov to Martin. Martin fakes the shot, gives it back to Grebennikov. Got it onto the far side, some traffic in front. Martin let the shot go, that hit a body, never got all the way through. This one went by, hits the back dasher, and will be covered up by Brendan Colgan. Colgan able to find that one after some traffic came through and hit a body in front. The rebound came all the way back out to Martin, who wound up letting another shot go. Hits the back dasher and comes up along the side of the goal. Brendan Colgan's going to cover that up with 13 seconds left in the power play here for Carolina, their second power play of the period and of the evening. Cole McKechnie, he's going to win the faceoff back to Justin Coachman. He's got it pinned along the board. He and Jake Schnaub going for the loose puck. That'll bring an end to the power play. Wolves all back to even. Griffin Biedron out of the box. Puck tied up along the boards. Finally, we do get a whistle from the official, and now a conversation between a couple of players, and Justin Coachman able to skate away from that with a little bit of a smile on his face. He was right in the mix of that over there in the corner. It's going to bring the face-off just outside the zone. So face-off just outside the Watertown blue line. Both teams getting changes here on the break. Face-off one controlled by Martin for Carolina. He'll get it back to Yuri Pastuka. Pastuka goes cross ice. Martin gains the zone, steps onto the inside, sends the puck deep to the corner. LaBelle's going to control it there, wings it all the way around to the near side where Justin McDonald has it. He'll lift it forward into the offensive end. He and Jemayev will give chase there. Puck comes out on the far side, kept though in the zone by Ahmed Mahfouz. Mahfouz got it back to McDonald. McDonald wheels, puts a shot on. Chris Poland's going to drop down, cover that one up. 6:32 left in period number one. Excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself here tonight. Face-off just to Chris Poland's left-hand side, our right, facing his goal. Justin McDonald into the face-off circle against Gus Ford for Carolina. Ford wins it, got it back to Ramil Talipov. Talipov sends it around to Butita. Butita left it there on the board. McDonald able to take it right back for Watertown, send it cross ice, and then it gets slapped towards center. Gus Ford controls, got it to Butita, far side. Butita slides it to Cardinal. Cardinal has it taken off his stick. He'll go down to the ice, and we are going to get a penalty here. Alexander Jemayev going to get the hook on that one. So again, 2 minutes up on the board, and the Wolves for the third time this period will play shorthanded. Face-off one comes back to Pastuka, got it over to Grebennikov. Back to Pastuka. He'll slide it in deep to Martin. Martin turns, got it to Pastuka. Quick shot, missed on the far side. Rebound not through by Blake Peavy. Then it goes back out to Grebennikov, far point. He'll send it back to Pastuka, near side. Pastuka back to Grebennikov in the slot, lets a shot go. That hit Colin Chemelka on the leg, and Chemelka able to rifle that one out of the zone down the ice. Chris Poland out of his goal, settles it down. 1:30 left in the man advantage. Grebennikov controls behind. He'll turn with it there. Got it to Cam Dimmitt. Back to Grebennikov. He'll go cross ice to Martin. Martin inside the blue line. Right-hand side goes deep into the zone. Blake Peavy sends it all the way around. Baker's going to control at the far point. Got it back to Cam Dimmitt. Quickly over to Martin. Martin skates towards the slot. Lost it, but got it back before it went out of the zone. He'll give it back to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt sent one through. That missed everything. Martin controls on the near side. Got it back to Dimmitt. Near half court. Got it to Baker. He lets a one-timer go. Colgan able to turn that one aside. With 48 seconds left in the man advantage, Jake Schnapp has it. He'll drop it there for Dimmitt. Dimmitt to Martin one more time. Martin comes to the short slot area. Lets a shot go. Colgan drops down. Takes that one away. Big rebound out to the far side. Martin controls. Gives it back to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt lets a shot go. Colgan able to drop down. Cover that one up. And then he'll make another save. And we'll get a stoppage in play. That's going to bring us to our under 5-minute timeout. 31 seconds left in the Carolina power play. Brendan Colgan, a couple of big saves, keeping it a 2-goal game. We'll take a quick break here in Watertown.
All without a high price tag. They invite you to join them and make yourself at home at Eagle Ridge Village.
We'll back out of the break. We got 4:40 left in period number 1. 31 seconds left in the Carolina man advantage. Justin Coachman controls, I should say. Off the face-off, able to lift that one down the ice. Colin Chamelka goes after it for 4. Chamelka on that heavy forecheck again, taking time off the clock. Now it comes back out to a neutral ice, controlled by Lane King for Watertown. Got it to Justin Coachman. He'll send that one down the length of the ice. Chris Poland settles it down. 4 seconds left in the man advantage. Penalty is over. Jemayev out of the box. Puck came right to him. He knocked it down, but he'll go for a change. And just like I said that, he swung back out onto the ice. Butita controls near side, has it taken away. Cam Dimmitt able to keep it in the zone for Carolina. Puck comes poking out. Excuse me, Dimmitt lets a shot go. Big rebound came right out in front. The shot went off Cardinal's leg. Right back the other direction, Jemayev goes all the way around the goal, swinging in front, drop pass there for DiCostanzo, lets a shot go. That one knocked down, and he'll get another opportunity. Had it poked off his stick, though. Puck back the other direction. Ford just lifts it into the offensive end for Carolina. The Wolves very quickly get it out of the zone. They'll head right back to the attack. Puts it right on Chris Poland. Poland's going to cover that one up, and we'll get a stoppage in play with 3:15 left in period number 1. Face off to the near circle. Tommy Cardinal's going to skate in for the Carolina Thunderbirds against Rocco DiCostanzo. DiCostanzo wins that one back to Nolan Saketka. Saketka tried to slide it forward. Somehow, Maxime Guillon's going to end up with it, and he's going to get taken down from behind. Gets knocked down onto the ice. Chris Poland able to stop the puck, covers it up, and we'll get another stoppage in play. So faceoff's going to go to the far side. DiCostanzo into the circle against Blake Peavy this time for Carolina. DiCostanzo, the puck underneath him. Nicoletti's going to end up with it. He'll send it back. Larry Yellowknee will intercept it for Watertown. Comes out and gets over Mikhail Brzezinski's stick. So it comes back out to neutral ice. Wolves have to reset. DiCostanzo gets behind a couple of defenders, but has it taken away. Tucker's going to go back the other way for Carolina. Tucker turned, let a shot go. That goes off Saketka's stick, and it's going to go up into the netting. We'll get a stoppage with 2:42 left to play here in period number 1. Both teams getting some changes here on the stop. Justin McDonald and Baker into the face-off circle against each other. McDonald's going to win that one back. Doesn't come out of the zone, though. Daniel Martin controls for Carolina, slides it towards the front of the goal. Turning with it, Jake Schnapp drops the puck for Baker. Baker lets a shot go, and Colgan's going to find a way to cover it up. Somehow, Brendan Colgan found that puck and ends up laying on top of it and keeps it a 2-goal lead for Watertown. Baker and McDonald right back to the same face-off circle, near side. Face-off come back to Pastuca, lets a shot go. Colgan able to get a stick on that. It's going to go up and out of play with 2:26 left in the opening frame here from Watertown. Baker, McDonald, third time in a minute. They'll go to the face-off circle. This time McDonald will control, but Pastuca took it away and sent it right back into the zone. Josh LaBelle controls for Watertown. Gives it to McDonald. McDonald's long outlet pass to Ahmed Mahfouz. Mahfouz tried to give the puck back, but it got intercepted or tapped in the other end. Controlled by Lane King in behind. He'll send that one out. It got knocked down by Martin, so he'll control it at center ice. He'll turn with it. Gives it back to Jake Schnapp. Schnapp got it to Baker. Got it over to Schnapp again, and one-timer missed on the far side. Brendan Colgan down 1:44 left in the period, and the Wolves able to escape the zone. Josh LaBelle with the puck slipped it to McDonald. McDonald got it into the corner, touched up there by Mahfouz, got sent all the way across. Does come back out of the zone, though. Lane King will control. Watertown has to get back on side. King controls from there, drops it back to Justin Coachman. Coachman, long outlet pass for Chamelka. That's going to miss everything and got way up into the air, and we're going to get an icing call with 1:15 left in period number 1. The face-off to the near circle. It'll be Gus Ford skating in for the Carolina Thunderbirds against Cole McKechnie. Ford's going to win that one back. Comes to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt let a shot go. That hit a leg, never got too far. And then Mahfouz able to control for Watertown. Ahmed Mahfouz slides it forward to McKechnie. McKechnie tried to go through the legs of George Holt. That didn't work. Came back to Coachman with a minute to play in the period. Coachman kept it in the zone. Holt sends it around to the far side. Butita just taps it out towards center. Cardinal's going to pick it up. Ford races to the offensive end. Beats one defender. Lets a shot go. That went right back across the goal. Missed on the top side. Holt near side lets a shot go. Turned away before it ever got to the goal. And again, a quick shot coming. Colgan able to knock that one down and about 8 foot out in front of his goal. He'll dive out, cover that one up with 34.5 seconds left in a period number 1. Said Brendan Colgan, if you look at the standings throughout the FPHL, he is at the top of the board in every category for goalkeepers this season so far. As we go back to action one more time, Brandon Day, far right-hand side, races into the zone, try to let a shot go. That hit a stick of Yuri Pastuca, and then it goes off to the side, and we get a stoppage in play. Looks like the Wolves are going to get their first power play of the evening. We're going to get a tripping call on Yuri Pastuca with 23.7 seconds left in the period. Same thing happened last night. Carolina took a late penalty in period number 1, and the Wolves came out and in the first minute of that power play in the second period, the Wolves were able to open up the gates and finally get a couple of goals. Watertown with 60 power play opportunities. They got 15 power play goals for a .250 power play percentage. The Carolina Thunderbirds on the flip side of that, they've been shorthanded 99 times. Is just as I'm talking about that, the Wolves are going to make that power play work, and they're going to add another goal. And it's going to be 4-1, and just like that, just like they did last night, the first power play opportunity for Watertown, and they make it pay off in a hurry. And the Wolves make it 4-1 here with 9 seconds left in period number 1. As you said, Pastuca took the tripping penalty, and the Wolves make him pay for it. 4 seconds left as he'll bring an end to the period. Lane King controls far side. Well, you heard the announcement of Maxime Guillon getting credited with the goal, just signed a couple of days ago. Former Cornwall National getting his first goal of the season and first goal as a Watertown Wolf. Well, the Wolves are getting on the board at 5:08 period number 1. Larry Yellowknee. It was Justin McDonald at 4:07 got the first goal of the night, made it 1-0 in favor of Watertown. Alexander Jemayeff and Josh LaBelle assisting on that first goal at 5:08. Just a minute later, Larry Yellowknee nets a goal on another even strength effort. That made it 2-0 in favor of Watertown. At 7:53, Cam Dimmitt would get one back for the Carolina Thunderbirds, assisted by Jake Schnapp and Daniel Martin. That made it 2-1. And then Justin McDonald, second goal of the evening at 8:10 of the period. That made it 3-1 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. And then the power play goal here at 19:51 of the period. Maxime Guillon gets credited with his first goal. Ahmed Mahfouz gets the assist along with Alexander Jemayeff. And that made it 4-1 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. Carolina 0 for 3 on power play opportunities here tonight. Watertown 1 for 1 on the extra man. Carolina, just as they did last night, out shooting Watertown in the first period, 21-9. 21-9, a big differential there, as just as it was last night. But the Wolves making it pay off as they've been able to beat Chris Poland 4 times here in period number 1. Down in Binghamton, look at that score. It is still 3-2 the Port Huron Prowlers leading the Binghamton Black Bears in the Binghamton tonight. And in Harrington, Delaware, the Columbus River Dragons leading the Delaware Thunder 4-3. Our score is 4-1 here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. We're going to take a short break here. After 20 minutes of play, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes for Watertown Wolves Hockey. My name is Jeff Barrett. Don't go away. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Well, we want to welcome you back to period number 2 here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. The Wolves up 4-1 after the first 20 minutes of play. Thank you for joining us here tonight for Watertown Wolves Hockey. My name is Jeff Barrett. Take you through your action here this evening. Standing to my right is Eric Thorstein from Thunder Force Media on our cameras and controls here this evening. The Wolves didn't take long again this evening to jump onto the board after going all period or first period last night without a goal. Tonight, jumping on at 4:07. Justin McDonald, and that's the first goal of the night, assisted by Alexander Jemayev and Josh LaBelle. That made it 1-0 in favor of the Watertown Wolves at 5:08 of this period. Just 1 minute and 1 second later, Larry Yellowknee, that's his second goal of the season, makes it 2-0 in favor of Watertown. Cameron Dimmitt would get one back for the Carolina Thunderbirds at 7:53. He made it 2-1 in favor of Watertown. And then Justin McDonald, that's his second goal of the night, assisted by Lane King at 8:10 of the period. 3-1 in favor of Watertown. And then a power play goal at 19:51. Maxime Guillaume gets his first goal as a Watertown Wolf, assisted by Ahmed Mahfouz and by Alexander Jemayev. Quick look before we get started at the FPHL, the other two games tonight. The Port Huron Prowlers and the Binghamton Black Bears knotted up at 3 goals apiece. That game in Binghamton, New York tonight. That is headed to the third period very quickly. The Columbus River Dragons in Harrington, Delaware, taking on the Delaware Thunder tonight, and the River Dragons holding on to a 5-4 lead. That game also getting ready to go to the third period. So Carolina able to outshoot Watertown, period number 1, 21-9, with the Wolves netting 4 goals on the evening so far. Carolina 0 for 3 on power play opportunities. The Wolves are 1 for 1. Getting ready to go back to action. Watertown and their home Blues will be going from left to right. Carolina, they're traveling whites here tonight. McKechnie into the face-off circle for Watertown against Baker. Baker's going to win that one back, and Carolina will control off the face-off. Ramil Talipov got it forward to Martin. Martin able to turn, sends it off to Baker. Baker goes cross-ice to Pastuka. Pastuka into the zone, lets a shot go. Got it to Schnapp. Tried to get the redirect. Controlled in the corner. McKechnie sends it all the way around, so Ketka will hold it for Watertown. Now he'll slide it out to the neutral ice area where Ramil Talipov is able to break up that pass. Comes out to the near side. McKechnie able to gather it up, gets to the offensive end. He and Yuri Pastuka go for the loose puck. Pastuka kicks it along near board. Martin's going to end up with it. Lifts it high off the glass, but Present able to keep it in the zone. Let a shot go. That hit Martin, and now down the far side, Schnapp with an opportunity. Skate to the offensive end, and he'll shoot and score! Jacob Schnapp just skated in from the right-hand side after getting the pass across the ice. Gets in there, goes one-on-one, lets a wicked wrist shot go, and he's going to beat Brendan Colgan, and that's going to cut the Watertown lead in half. For Jacob Schnapp, that's going to be his 8th goal of the season for the Carolina Thunderbirds, and now 4-2, less than 1 minute played in period number 2. McDonald controls off the faceoff, lets a shot go. That miss came all the way around. John Butita controlled it, slides it out to the near side. Jemayev turn. Now a long outlet pass for Ford. Ford's going to get an opportunity, lets a shot go. That went high above the goal. Butita comes in, rebound, lets a big blast go. Rebound comes all the way out to Mahfouz. He'll slide it to McDonald. McDonald goes cross ice to Jemayev. Jemayeff had it poked off his stick. George Holt will control. Had it taken away by Jemayeff. Tried to get it back to McDonald. That one gets lifted out of the zone. Ahmed Mahfouz controls for Watertown. Josh Bell has it far side. Crossing pass to McDonald. Steps inside the zone. He'll hold on to it there. Try to get it back to Jemayeff. That goes all the way through. Lane King deep in the corner. Holds on. Try to get it back to McDonald. That one broken up. LaBelle has to go back, pick it up for Watertown. Slides it to Mahfouz. Mahfouz got it to Yellowney. Yellowney gets in behind the defense. Lets a shot go. Dragged it from the backhand to forehand. Tried to go 5-hole on Chris Poland. Poland able to drop down, cover that one up, and we get a quick stoppage in play. Under 2 minutes played in period number 2, and a couple of good opportunities on either side of the ice. Blake Peavy into the circle for Carolina against Rocco DiCostanzo. Peavy won that back. Sargis controls. Skates out from behind his goal. Had that broken up and stays in the zone. Maxime Guillaume turns with it. Guillaume comes to the short side. Get it across to DiCostanzo's one-timer saved by Chris Poland. And the puck's going to go back the other direction. Tucker with an opportunity to send it all the way across ice. Controlled by Nicoletti near side. He'll give it back in behind to Blake Peavy. Peavy gets tangled up with Biedron in behind. Griffin Biedron able to slide it over to Justin Coachman. Coachman got it back to Yellowney, not out of the zone. Yellowney is able to poke that one out. It comes around. Nicoletti's just going to dump it back to the offensive side. It's going to go all the way around behind the Watertown goal. Justin Coachman will control there. Sends it out. Goes off the skate of Rocco DiCostanzo to the near board. Baker controls for Carolina in his own end. He'll swing around. Now he sends it all the way around the dasher to Pastuca. Pastuca controls there. Skates back out through the face-off circle. Comes to the near side. Got it behind Baker, but Baker able to take it off the boards. Slides it forward. Slaketka broke that up, but Martin right there got it to Schnapp. Schnapp let a shot go. That one goes off the foot of Brendan Colgan. Puck's going to go the other way. Icing waved off on the touch-up into the offensive end for Watertown. Controlled to far side. Pastuca had it. Jamelka took it away. That's a shot goal. That hit the outside of the goal. Wolves control in behind. Cole McKechnie gets tangled up with a Baker behind the goal. Puck stays in the offensive end. Now gets tipped out. Controlled by Daniel Martin. He'll go back the other direction. Tried to slide it through. Talipov able to tip it forward, but the Wolves will control in their own end. Bonta able to send that one out. Tried to get it back. Broken up, now sent into the Carolina end, but Jacob Schnapp's going to turn with it. He'll go right back the other direction. Schnapp gets to the zone, goes right to the slot, lets a shot go. Brendan Colgan will cover that one up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. 16:07 remaining period number 2. Carolina again continuing to outshoot the Wolves early in the period, 4-2. Face-off near side, went all the way across the ice. Jemayeff's going to end up with it, trying to avoid the check from Cardinal. Get it forward to Ahmed Mahfouz. Mahfouz got it to McDonald. McDonald turning with it, tried to slide it up the boards. It does get kicked outside the blue line. So racing back, Ford's going to get back to it first, but Lane King able to get back, take the puck away from him. Now he'll give it to Jemayeff. Jemayeff tips it forward to McDonald. McDonald wheeled with it. And Mahfouz did a great job to stay onside, but the puck came back outside the zone. This one off the boards. McDonald chasing Gerbenikov. Gerbenikov turns with it, slides it out on the far side. Ford controls, had it poked off his stick by Josh LaBelle. Lifted down the ice. Mahfouz into the offensive end. That'll negate any icing as he will win that foot race to the offensive side. Mahfouz controls far half board, tried to get a backing pass over to Lane King. King controls in the corner, got it back in front. McDonald took a one-timer at it, but Poland able to turn that one aside. This one's going to get lifted down the ice. Josh LaBelle has to reel back, pick it up for Watertown. He'll settle in behind the Watertown goal, leaves it there. Larry Yellowney overskates it, left it with LaBelle. Got it back to Lane King near side. King to Yellowney, just tips it into the forward end. And Wolves are going to get a couple of changes here. Puck out near side. Biedron able to keep it in the zone. Collision between he and Tucker here. So Nicoletti's going to come away with it. Slides across ice to George Holt. Holt sends it deep in the zone. It's going to go right in on the goalkeeper. Brendan Colgan, he'll stop that one, cover it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Our under 15 timeout here, period number 2, 14:32 remaining in the period. Wolves enjoying a 4-2 lead over the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds here tonight.
We suggest that if you're coming to tomorrow's game, do purchase your chocolate pucks just as soon as you walk through the front door. Because tomorrow night's game against the Carolina Thunderbirds, those chocolate pucks are going to go even faster than they did tonight. So, be on the lookout for our second edition for the Massey Furniture Barn chocolate puck contest.
Well, back here at the WATERTOWN Municipal Arena, 14:32 left, period number 2. Wolves up 4-2 over the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds. Wolves at the top of the standings in the FPHL, riding an 8-game win streak coming into tonight's action. Face-off won by Baker, but it's going to come all the way back to the Carolina end. Grebennikov comes back, picks it up for Carolina, skates out behind his own goal. The Wolves again were in forechecking really hard, but this one comes all the way back in behind the Watertown goal. DiCostanzo turned with it. He'll take a shot from Baker and go down. And then the puck gathered up by Jacob Schnapp. Schnapp got it back in front to Baker, and then a huge collision on the side of the goal. And now we got a couple of guys tangled up. Justin Coachman giving Jacob Schnappel a facial down there on the side of the goal. Griffin Biedron also has got a hold of somebody's sweater in behind the Watertown goal. Brendan Colgan watching as his goal got twisted all the way around, facing the other direction. Everybody's going to skate away. No harm, no foul, no penalties. He said Justin Coachman was giving Jacob Schnapp a pretty good rubbing to the face there before the officials were able to separate them before they got escalated any farther. So the goal set back one more time. Faceoff's going to come to the near side. Daniel Martin's going to skate in for Carolina against Rocco DiCostanzo. DiCostanzo wins it to the near side. Coachman controls. He'll wheel with it. Sends it out to the near side. Guillaume not able to get it out of the zone, but it came back to Larry Yellowknee. He'll poke it out. Schnapp able to keep it in the zone. Puck all the way around. Baker keeps it in. Carolina keeps the pressure on. Quick shot from him, and that's going to go right into the stomach of Brendan Colgan. He'll cover that one up, and we get another stoppage in play. Well, again, after the stoppage, we get another conversation going. So temper starting to heat up here in period number 2. 13:45 left in the second period. Wolves enjoying a 2-goal advantage. Gus Ford into the circle against Cole McKechnie. Ford wins it back to Batista, who got it over to Dimmitt. Dimmitt dodges a check, brings it in, lets a quick shot go. Puck down on the ice after Colgan's shot, and a quick shot coming from Pastuca. That one grabbed out of midair by Brendan Colgan, another stoppage. Face-off one came back out to neutral ice, though. Butita controls, slid it to Pastuca. He'll go cross ice to Tommy Cardinal. Cardinal held on to the puck. Chamelka fell down. Now it comes back to Pastuca near side. He'll send it back cross ice all the way down into the Watertown end. Controlled near side by John Butita. He'll turn with it. McKechnie gives him a little shot. Now it's in a cross ice pass to Pastuca. Pastuca beats the check, tried to get it back to Ford in front. That one broken up. McKechnie's going to lift it the other direction. Cardinal takes it, slaps it right back into the Watertown end, though, as the Carolina Thunderbirds continue to put pressure on here. Long outlet pass to Brandon Day. Day just stops there, tried to slide it through the legs of George Holt. Holt broke that one up. He'll slide it to Butita, near side. Butita, drop pass for Peavy. Peavy lets a shot go. That one turned aside by Colgan. Peavy's going to go get the rebound behind, sends it out to Tucker on the far point. He'll come back near side That's going to get outside the zone, so we got a delayed offside. Butita will touch it up. Faceoff's going to come just outside the Carolina zone. Blake Peavy is going to go into the circle for Carolina against Justin McDonald. Well, he dropped the puck. We'll try it one more time. Face-off one. Nicoletti control, but then taken away by Ahmed Mahfouz. Mahfouz gets knocked down. Delayed penalty is coming, but they score! Alexander Jamayev right in the blue paint. Delayed penalty was coming, but McDonald sent it across the goal mouth. Jamayev is racing in, touches it home, and the Wolves take a 5-2 lead with 12:18 remaining in period number 2. Jamayev, 19th goal of the season. McDonald, that'll make his 23rd assist on the year. Face-off one, far side. Pastuka controls from there. Able to slip it forward into the Watertown end. Goes right on to Brendan Colgan. Colgan controlled, dropped the puck for Lane King. King behind his own goal, skates out. Couple of Thunderbirds in forechecking. Baker and Schnapp there. Martin intercepts the outlet pass, but has it poked off his stick. So Lane King goes back to get it. He'll give it to Justin McDonald. McDonald back to King behind, and he'll give it right back to McDonald. Will skate out of the zone. Long pass, far side. Jamayev picks it up on the left board. Had it poked off his stick by Pastuka. Pastuka able to lift that one out of the zone. Foot race to the near side. Josh LaBelle's going to get there first for Watertown. He'll skate back behind his goal, puts the brakes on there as Martin was in forechecking. Now Schnapp keeps an eye on LaBelle. LaBelle sends it cross. He's got it to McDonald. McDonald lifts it down to the offensive end. Puck goes all the way around. Pastuka controls there, gets it back to Butita deep in the Carolina zone. Butita able to slide it forward to Baker. Baker races towards the offensive end, leaves it for Schnapp. Schnapp came out to the short slot, let a shot go. That was high above the goal. Dimmitt controls the rebound. He'll go deep into the corner. Sends it on goal. That one hit Colgan and then slides out. Here comes Maxime Guillaume racing out of the zone. Guillaume tried to get over to Larry Yellowknee. Pass was behind him, so Carolina will control. Talipov got it out to Butita. Butita far side. Got it on to Schnapp. Schnapp lets one go high, and Colgan's just going to glove that one. He'll hold on to it. We'll get another stoppage in play. 10:42 left. Period number 2 here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Well, Carolina continuing to outshoot Watertown, but Watertown getting them where it counts and in the net. Butita controls, far side, got it to Sargis. Sargis sent it all the way through as Ford couldn't put a stick on it. This one's going to get intercepted at center ice by Butita, sent right back in, controlled by, he goes to the corner. Cardinal has it. He'll turn with it. Cardinal skates right out in front. Now he'll turn at the slot area. Lets a shot go. Colgan turns that one aside. Goes off the glass behind. Rebound. Sargis comes to the near side. He'll turn with it. Puts the brakes on. Tried to get it back to Ford behind the goal. Got it into Butita. Butita works behind the Watertown goal. Comes out to Ford near side. Ford on the half board. Settles it down. Looks back towards Butita in the corner. He'll come out again. Gives it out to the point. And that one's going to go off Sargis' stick back out to neutral ice area. So the Carolina Thunderbirds have to get back on side. Tucker controls, though, races right back to the offensive end. He'll wrap it all the way around. Rocco DiCostanzo goes over, plays him, takes him off the puck. And then it gets sent out. Grebennikov able to keep it in, lets a shot go, missed on the far side by a couple of inches. And then Justin Coachman able to get it to Colin Chamelka. Chamelka and Tucker battle for the loose puck, and then that one's going to get lifted out of the zone by Justin Coachman. It's going to go right on goal. So Poland has to turn that one aside. And, of course, that took care of any icing issues. Long outlet pass going to come off the boards. Slides right in on Brendan Colgan. He'll drop down covered up. We'll get a stoppage in play. 9:09 remaining in the period number 2. We'll get our under 10 timeout here. Media timeout at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Timeout on the ice. The Wolves up 5-2.
Tires, brakes, so much more. Rounds break and automotive. Proud supporters of the Watertown Wolves since day one.
What? Well, 5-2 here, 9:09 remaining in period number 2. Well, our production cameraman, let's see, a little of everything, technical guy, Eric Thorstein right here. His girlfriend, Brittany, celebrating her birthday tonight, turning 27 years old. Happy birthday, Britt. She's in the bleachers not too far down below us here with her family, enjoying a hockey game tonight. I hope you were nice to her and took her to dinner or something, Eric, for her birthday. Not yet. You didn't take her out to dinner for her birthday, did you? He said it's coming. There we go. Puck down into the Carolina end, goes all the way around. Tucker controls, passes it back to Nicoletti. Nicoletti slides it forward. Slakeka gives chase for the Watertown Wolves. Collision in behind. Tucker will control. He'll turn on the corner there, try to get it back. Nicoletti scoots over his stick. So going back to get it was Mikhail Prigent. Prigent able to slide it forward. Slakeka's going to control, gets it to Jamelka. Jamelka got it to McKechnie. McKechnie to the offensive end. Drop pass for Bonta. Bonta gives it right back. McKechnie got it up into the air. And then Poland was able to turn that one aside. Then a huge collision. And now we got a little scrum going in the far corner. Huge collision right through the goalkeeper, Chris Poland. Poland lost his mask in the action there. Goal came way off the mooring. He was flat on his back. Hopped right up, though. I mean, he's fine. He jumped up. He is not a happy camper, and he is keeping an eye on that scrum going on in the corner. And it looks like we will get one penalty out of it. Looks like Johnny Bonta will sit down. So Bonta's going to sit down. 2 minutes for roughing will be the call. J-Mac, Justin McDonald, over here to get the explanation from the official. So McDonald not happy with the explanation. He asked a couple of different questions, heads back across the ice, but either way the case is another power play opportunity here for the Carolina Thunderbirds. Their fourth power play opportunity of the night. They are 0 for 3 on the previous power plays. Baker's going to go to the faceoff circle for Carolina against McKechnie for Watertown. Deep in the Watertown zone. Faceoff one controlled by Carolina. Dimmitt slides it to Ford. Ford steps in, lets a shot go. That one redirected off the stick of Cardinal, but it missed the goal. Now racing all the way around, picking it up, John Butita. He'll come out, slides it to Dimmitt. Dimmitt back to Ford. Ford goes back to the slot with it. Skates right through, gives it back to Baker near side. Baker back to Ford, now back to Baker to Ford. Again, quick shot coming. Colgan able to turn that one aside. Rebound came right back to Ford, though, out at center ice. He'll hold on to it, got it back to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt comes to the slot, slides it back to the far point. He and Ford play catch. Now he slides it down in deep for Cardinal. That one missed. Cardinal has the puck. He'll wheel out to the far point. Gave it back to Dimmitt in the slot. He'll slide it in deep. And that was big shot off Baker. Was turned aside by Colgan. Rebound's going to come all the way down the ice. So Tommy Cardinal races back. He'll leave it in behind his own goal. Cameron Dimmitt will pick it up. 52 seconds left in the Carolina man advantage. Daniel Martin skates up, gives it to Victor Grebennikov. Grebennikov just going to slide that one forward into the corner. Turning with it, it gets poked back out. Jake Schnapp turns with it. Schnapp turns and goes to the corner. He'll drop the pass there for Peavy. Peavy back to Grebennikov, who goes cross ice to Pastuka. Pastuka settles it down. Grebennikov to the slot, lets a shot go. That missed. Colgan, I don't think ever saw it, but it missed on the right-hand side. Pastuka comes to the slot. Now he'll send it to Grebennikov, far side. Gives it back to Pastuka and lets a shot go. That one off the stick of Schnapp in front, misses high off the glass. Pastuka's going to get another opportunity here. Slides it into Peavy, back into the corner. 7 seconds left in the power play. Daniel Martin goes deep, comes back to Martin. He'll come out just outside the face-off circle. Power play is over. Bonta back out onto the ice. Centering pass went all the way through. Peavy couldn't get a stick on it. Comes back to Pastuka, near side. Pastuka lets a shot go. That missed on the near side, all the way behind. Martin's going to gather it up far side. He and LaBelle battle for the loose puck. Schnapp in, trying to dig it out with a stick. Comes out to Peavy. His one-timer is going to go off the stick of Brendan Colgan and up and out of play. So the Watertown Wolves kill off another power play here. Carolina 0 for 4 on the evening, an extra man advantage. And the Wolves holding on to a 5-2 lead with 6:05 remaining in period number 2. Carolina out shooting Watertown 18-4 here in the second period. Total for the game 39-13. Wolves back to the offensive end. King had it slide off his stick, comes back out to neutral ice where Ahmed Mahfouz is just going to lift it in the offensive end. McDonald gets back on, but Carolina will control. Nicoletti near side at center ice, picks it up, goes cross ice to Tucker. Tucker gains his own, dumps it all the way behind to Colgan, and comes out of the goal. Now Lane King goes back. He and Nicoletti battle for the loose puck, gets sent around. Wolves control from there. McDonald takes it. He'll skate down the left-hand side, slid it forward to Jamayev, and the Wolves are going to be offside. That one extra pass as McDonald tried to get it to Jamayev, and that stopped the flow of the play, so Mahfouz is going to end up offsides. So the face-off coming right outside the Carolina zone. McDonald going to win the face-off back from Baker, but the Carolina Thunderbirds will control. Ramil Talipov in his own end gets it to Martin. Martin slides it all the way cross-ice to Schnapp. Schnapp turns with it, has it poked off his stick. Pastuka comes, picks up the loose puck. Got it to Baker, goes to Schnapp, got it to Martin. Martin couldn't control it to get the shot. Now the puck is loose. Talipov's just going to slap it towards the corner. Going to pick it up was Lane King to Mahfouz. Excuse me, and then lift it out to Justin McDonald near side. McDonald able to slip it by the defense, gets behind Talipov, and then had it poked away. Pastuka took it away. Now Martin right back the other direction. He'll try to get by Lane King. King swipes it off his stick, and the Wolves race back the other direction. Centering pass coming one-timer by Justin McDonald, wouldn't go as Poland able to stop that one. Now Daniel Martin controls for the Thunderbirds. He'll skate down, comes right through center ice, stops just inside the blue line, put the brakes on, tried to get a pass over to Baker. That one broken up, but Dimmitt will control. He'll give it to George Holt, far side. Holt's going to skate out, pokes that one forward, but Jamelka's going to take it right back for Watertown, and then Cardinal's going to end up with it. Puck back to the Carolina end. Dimmitt's long outlet pass for Gus Ford. That one broken up. Wolves able to control, taken away as Tommy Cardinal comes right back to the offensive side. Brandon Day will take him off the puck. So Lane King controls with 3:52 remaining period number 2. Lane King carefully coming out towards center, sends it over to Prejet. That one got broken up on the way out. Day will control to the offensive side, goes right to the front of the goal. McKechnie there couldn't do anything with it, tried to turn and get a shot off. Now a centering pass again. McKechnie controls behind the goal. He'll swing out for Watertown, sends it off the board to Prejet. Prejet puts it in front. That one hit a body, goes to the corner. Controlled there. That one's going to get lifted out. John Butita back the other way. Comes right through center ice. Goes to the slot. Sends it cross ice to Cardinal. Cardinal centering pass. That one broken up by the goalkeeper, Brendan Colgan, and then lifted all the way down the ice. Rocco DiCostanzo somehow ended up with it. But it's taken away. We go right back the other direction. Butita deep into the Watertown end. Wraps behind the goalkeeper. And now he'll try to get it back to Grebennikov. Grebennikov slides it towards the front of the goal. Ford couldn't handle it as it went all the way through. Now Nolan Saketka looks to race out for Watertown. He'll come through center. Gave it to Larry Yellowknee. Yellowknee gives it back. Saketka centering pass to Maxime Guillaume. He scores! Maxime Guillaume, his second goal of the night. And the Wolves take a 6-2 lead. Maxime Guillaume is enjoying his second game in Watertown. Just signed a day ago, got into the action last night, had an assist last evening, now 2 goals here this evening. Long pass touched up by Guillaume, goes into the offensive end, 2:30 remaining, period number 2. The Wolves with a 4-goal advantage. Puck down into the Watertown end, deep into the corner. Griffin Beedron able to rifle it around to the near side. Guillaume not able to get it out of the zone. Talipov had it, sent it on goal, but that one got turned aside. Guillaume will control for Watertown. He'll go cross ice to Griffin Beedron. Beedron gives it back to Guillaume as the Wolves look to get out of their own zone. Guillaume skates to the offensive side, goes to the left side, gives it back to Larry Yellowknee. Yellowknee with a one-timer. That off the shoulder of Chris Bowen. Rebound came right out. Rebound was out in front. Wolves couldn't control it. Pastuka has it, slides over to Talipov, who's just going to tip it forward. Puck right back the other way, and we'll get an icing call as it was dumped in. Nobody near it. McDonald racing to it, but Pastuka's going to get there, and we will get the whistle. 1:35 left in period number 2. Timeout on the ice here. This is our under 5 timeout. Got us all the way down to 1:35 left in the period. Again, Carolina controlling the shots on goal department, but the Wolves are the ones that make it count. .135 left, period number 2. Hey, got to say hello to my good buddy, Neil Edgar. Neil was up visiting, watched the Wolves game last night here in the building. He is all the way back. I believe he's back home in Florida here tonight. Was supposed to fly out today, and I know Neil's a huge Watertown Wolves fan, and definitely I know he's watching online, so hello, Neil. Hopefully you had a nice, safe trip home, and everybody's happy and well. Face off to the near side. Martin and McDonald. Squirts out to the side. LaBelle pokes it forward. Got it out to neutralize. Ahmed Mahfouz controls. Mahfouz turning with it. He's going to get knocked down, but McDonald ends up with a loose puck. He'll take it in. Got taken off the puck by Baker. They'll battle for the loose puck in behind. Goal's going to come off as there was a collision behind the goal. So that'll get another stoppage with 1:20 left in period number 2. So the faceoff's going to go to the far circle just to Chris Poland's right-hand side. Justin McDonald to the faceoff circle against Baker. McDonald wins it back. McKechnie a one-timer turned aside by Poland. Sent in behind. There's a scrum. Pastuka tangled up with Alexander Jemayev looking for the loose puck. It does squirt out. And it comes out to the near side. Martin controls. McDonald tried to take it away. A minute left in the period. Baker in the offensive end breaks a stick on the shot. So puck comes right back to Maya. Long outlet pass broken up by Festuca. Is going to come all the way back to Schnapp near side. Schnapp gets behind a couple of players. LaBelle swipes the puck away from him. And then LaBelle's going to go pick up the loose change. That one's sent out. Missed Alexander Jemayev. So Holt controlled. Got it to Cam Dimmitt. And now slides it forward to Ford with 30 seconds left in the period. Jemayev tried to get it out, taken away by Butina. Let's a one-timer go. That one gathered up by Brendan Colgan. Then another collision in front of the Watertown goalkeeper this time. And now we're going to get a couple of guys going. Very quickly, they get tangled, go right to the ice. So not much going on there. The officials still down on the pile. Looks like Lane King is the Watertown Wolf that was involved, and Jacob Schnapp for the Carolina Thunderbirds. They are still tangled up down on the ice. Schnapp takes a shot. The officials started to let go to pick them up, and Schnapp took another shot at Lane King, and he'll get escorted towards the bench. Obviously, with 23 seconds left, they won't go to the penalty box. Schnapp down the tunnel. Justin Coachman yelling at him as he headed back down through the tunnel. Now Lane King will make his way back towards the Watertown bench, and he's encouraging the fans to make a little noise, and they are. They're on their feet here, saluting one of our alternate captains here. So obviously we'll have alternate, or offsetting, I should say, penalties. Both teams affected by this. Justin McDonald over for the Wolves. Gus Ford for the Carolina Thunderbirds, both waiting for the ruling from our officials right here with 23.8 seconds left in the period. Well, a lengthy discussion between our two officials here tonight, Eric Holvig and Steve Cook, having this conversation right in front of our scorer's booth. So now the two players from either team getting the explanation from the officials. Justin McDonald seems pretty content with the explanation. Gus Ford asking another couple of questions of the officials here. Eric Holvig explaining to him, and both players will skate away, and we will get the explanation from house announcer Brian Hunsiger. So 23.8 seconds left, period number 2. Wolves up 6-2 over the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds here tonight. Wolves looking for win number 9 in a row. So Schnapp's going to get 2 minutes for roughing. That's the first penalty listed up on the board here. Schnapp will get the 2 minute for roughing, and so the other thing listed right now, the 2 minute minor for Schnapp. Obviously he and King both will get fighting majors. Puck comes back out to neutral ice. Gathered up by Jemayev. Drop pass, that one broken up. Ahmed Mahfouz controlling for Watertown. Got it back to Justin McDonald. And that's going to bring an end to the period as this horn will sound. Wolves enjoying a 6-2 lead over the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds here at the end of period number 2. Wolves able to get goals in that second period, 7:42 of the frame. Alexander Jemayev with a goal assisted by Justin McDonald and by Ahmed Mahfouz. That made it 5-2 in favor of Watertown. And then Maxime Guillon at 17:19 of the period, assisted by Nolan Slaketka and by Larry Yellowknee, makes it 6-2 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. Penalties listed so far on the board right there at the end of the period, 19:37. Schnapp gets the 2 minutes for roughing, and he gets a game misconduct. Jake Schnapp, as we said, a game misconduct at the 19:37 mark, as well as the roughing call. Nothing listed for Lane King yet at this point for the Watertown Wolves. Carolina outshoot Watertown 18-19, period number 2. Totals for the game 39 for the Carolina Thunderbirds, 18 for Watertown. Carolina 0 for 4 on power play opportunities. The Wolves 1 for 2 on the extra man advantage. As we said, a couple other games in the FPHL tonight. Down in Binghamton, New York, the Binghamton Black Bears coming from behind. They were trailing 3-0 at one time. Binghamton up 6-3 late in that contest in Binghamton. Down in Harrington, Delaware, that game also into the third period, and the Columbus River Dragons enjoying a 6-4 lead over the home Delaware Thunder tonight. Well, don't forget, these same two teams will match up again tomorrow evening. Puck will drop at 6:30 between your Watertown Wolves and the Carolina Thunderbirds. 6-2 our score here after 40 minutes of play. We're going to take a short break here from Watertown. Don't go away. Still got plenty more Watertown Wolves hockey yet to go. Well, we want to welcome you back to the Watertown Municipal Arena. We get set for period number 3 of the second game of a 3-game set here in Watertown. The Watertown Wolves hosting the Carolina Thunderbirds. These two teams will meet up again tomorrow night here at the Watertown rink. Puck will drop at 6:30 tomorrow evening. Welcome back inside. My name is Jeff Barrett. Take you through all your action here this evening, along with Eric Thorstein from Thunder Force Media on our camera and production work here tonight. The Wolves enjoy a 6-2 lead over the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds. Wolves looking for win number 9 in a row coming into tonight's contest. The other 2 games in the FPHL are now done for the evening. The Binghamton Black Bears, a couple of hours down Route 81 in Binghamton, New York, 7-3 winners over the Port Huron Prowlers tonight. And in Harrington, Delaware, the Columbus River Dragons, 7-4 win over the Delaware Thunder. The Wolves started out period number 2 up with a 4-1 lead, but at 49 seconds of the period, Jacob Schnapp gets an even strength goal assisted by Daniel Martin. That made it 4-2 in favor of Watertown. Then at 7:42, Alexander Jemayev gets another goal assisted by Justin McDonald and Ahmed Mahfouz. That made it 5-2 in favor of the Watertown Wolves on a even strength goal. And then at 17:19 of the period, Maxime Guillon gets his second goal as a Watertown Wolf, made it 6-2 in favor of Watertown. He was assisted by Nolan Saketka and by Larry Yellowknee. A couple of penalties right at the end of period number 2 at 19:37. Jacob Schnapp got a 2-minute for roughing, a 2-minute minor. And he also got an unsportsmanlike. They changed that now. At first they had that listed as a game misconduct. Now it does say unsportsmanlike misconduct, 10 minutes. So he's in the penalty box to start period number 3. He'll be joined by Tucker. Tucker serving the original 2-minute penalty. 1:33 left in the Watertown power play as we start period number 3. Ahmed Mahfouz comes out of the Watertown zone, walks up, dumps it into the offensive end, goes to Alexander Jemayev, came right back to him, and then he let a shot go from Mahfouz, and that one's going to go all the way back to the Watertown end. Brendan Colgan out of his goal, settles that down. He'll leave it for Justin McDonald. McDonald turns, looks up ice. He'll hold the puck, controls it out of his zone. He'll go to Maxime Guillon, far side. Guillon had that one taken away by Baker, sent right back out to neutral ice area, where Ahmed Mahfouz has to come back, pick it up. Mahfouz slides it forward. Again, Guillon tried to slide it by, this time, Victor Grabenikov. Grabenikov able to lift that one down the ice with 45 seconds left in the man advantage. Again, Mahfouz skates out of the Watertown end, tried to get it to Jemayev. That missed everybody, and we're going to get another icing call. So back to the Watertown end. Faceoff's going to come to the near circle. John Butita into the faceoff circle for Carolina. He'll go against Justin McDonald. McDonald's going to win that for Watertown. Lane King controls. He'll go cross ice to Guillaume. 30 seconds left in the Watertown man advantage. One more rush up the ice. McDonald skates all the way around the back of the goal. Centering pass to Lane King. King gave it to Guillaume. Guillaume turns with it. Got it back to the slot. Mahfouz controls, sends it over to McDonald. McDonald settles it down on the half board. Skates out. Puts it in front of Lane King. King turns with it. Got it to Jemayev. He got it to Maxime Guillaume. He scores! The front of the goal, Lane King did. The puck got poked up into the air, and Guillaume just swings at it like a baseball and swats it towards the back of the goal, and the Wolves add another goal here in the early going period at number 3. Maxime Guillon, the Hattie, here tonight for the Watertown Wolves. So a power play goal gives him a hat trick for the evening. And the Wolves take a 7-2 lead here. Just under 2 minutes played, period number 3. Alexander Jemayev controls. Puck comes back out to the point. Pastuka kept it in the zone. Got it to Peavy. He'll turn, swipes it towards the goal. Rebound comes out to the near side. Nicoletti goes to get it, slides it down to Tucker in behind the goal. He'll turn with it there. Nicoletti has it. This one's going to get poked out of the zone. Peavy has to retreat, pick it up for the Thunderbirds. He'll slide that one forward, but it's knocked down by Nolan Sloketka. Wolves right back to the offensive side. Sloketka lets a shot go. That's going to go off a skate of Cameron Dimmitt and up and out of play. So we get a stoppage, 17:36 remaining. Period at number 2. The Wolves with a 7-2 lead. Here, starting period at number 3. Tucker, forward to the face-off circle against Rocco DiCostanzo. The Thunderbirds control, puck to the near side, Grebennikov turning with it. Grebennikov just sent it forward, then avoided a check. Puck does come back outside the zone. Grebennikov turns. He'll send it over to the far side. Ramil Talipov just going to lift that into the offensive end. They'll give chase from there. Ford goes after it. Coachman able to break that one up. Butita kept it in the zone. Rebound goes way around to the far side. Griffin Biedron lets a shot go, and Tommy Cardinal took a shot at Biedron, and he may have hurt himself. And Cardinal very slowly is headed back towards the Carolina bench, and he went off and sat right down, and then very quickly the Watertown medical staff over to the Carolina bench to take a look at Tommy Cardinal. Cardinal holding on to it. Looks like his cheek from our vantage point. It's hard to tell. He's got his hand up on his face. As I said, the Watertown medical staff right there to make sure he is okay. The faceoff's going to be deep in the Watertown zone. It'll be to Brendan Colgan's right-hand side. Daniel Martin in against Rocco DiCostanzo. DiCostanzo wins that, but Carolina will control. Nicoletti has the puck in the corner. He and DiCostanzo going after it. DiCostanzo comes away, got it to Larry Yellowknee. Yellowknee tips to the offensive end, goes and gets it. He'll slide it right out in front. Nobody there in a blue jersey. So Daniel Martin controls. He'll give it back to Nicoletti. Has it poked off his stick. Josh LaBelle going to pick up the loose change. Slides it to Lane King. King back to LaBelle. Skips over his stick, comes all the way around to the near side. So Dimmitt pinching in, able to slide it back, but the Wolves will control. Lane King has it, centering past the Yellowknee. Gets that off his stick as the Wolves go for wholesale changes. Daniel Martin able to lift that out to neutralize, but it's settled down by Lane King. The Wolves right back to the offensive side. King goes to the corner, centering pass. McDonald had it go off his stick. Now Ford controls it out of the zone, but lost it, and LaBelle gathered it up. He'll get it back to Alexander Jemayev. Jemayev turns with it, goes cross ice into the offensive end. Peavy broke that up, but then here comes Mafuz. Mafuz centering pass to McDonald. That one intercepted, went off a skate, and it comes all the way back out to neutralize. LaBelle controlling there. Wolves back to the attack. Jemayev comes to the front of the goal. Poland robs him. Chris Powell never knocked that one away. We go back the other way. John Butita gets into the offensive end. Drop pass for Peavy. Peavy lets one go. That one hit a body in front and comes all the way to the corner. Jemayev able to slide it back to LaBelle behind. The Wolves out of the zone. Mafuz tried to get it to McDonald. Pass too far in front of him. So Talipov able to lift that one back down towards the Watertown end. Sloketka controls, throws it out of the zone. Talipov able to knock it down, and now Ford turns with it, had it poked off a stick, came back to Ramil Talipov. He'll rifle that one all the way around the boards. Butita goes to get it, but he'll get taken off. LaBelle's going to end up with it. Lifts it out to center ice. This will be an icing call as he just throws it down the ice, whistle up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. 14:47 left. So timeout on the ice, 14:47 remaining regulation here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Wolves enjoying a 5-goal advantage over the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds. So far period, Wolves out shooting Carolina 3-2. Totals for the game. Carolina almost doubled up on Watertown, 41-21 in the shots on goal department. Brendan Colgan doing an outstanding job once again. He's at the top of the standings in every category for goalkeepers in the FPHL coming into tonight's action, and he's going to continue his hot streak. Face off near side, Baker for Carolina in against McKechnie for Watertown. McKechnie won that back through his feet. Day controls far side, had it poked away, ends right back on his stick. So he'll race to the offensive end, goes right through the middle, had it poked off the end, and now Chamelka goes to get it. He and Cardinal in a battle for the loose puck. Cardinal able to come away with it, goes down the right-hand side, now excuse me, the left-hand side, dropped it off for Tucker. Tucker back to Sargis. Sargis had it poked away, and the Wolves right back the other direction. Chamelka to the offensive end. Dimmick keeps an eye on him. Chamelka just rifles it off the glass. Comes out to the near side. Cardinal hit him on the skate. Does not get out of the zone. Chamelka able to get it forward. Maxime Guillaume controls. Guillaume comes to the slot. Fires one at the goal. That hit the goalkeeper. Popped way up into the air. Chris Poland lost sight, but the Wolves able to gather it back up. Controlled by Larry Yellowknee. Comes to Soketka. Missed the pass. And then came out over the blue line. Tucker will control for Carolina. He'll send it cross ice as the Thunderbirds go for a change. Mikhail Pergent sends that across ice for Watertown. Slides it out to neutral ice, and Larry Yellowknee had the pass behind him. Slaketka's going to gather it for Watertown, and he'll get it to Di Costanzo. Di Costanzo right back to the offense, has it poked away. Yuri Pastuka took it away, sends it cross ice. Tried to get it to Nicoletti, passed too far in front of him. Nicoletti had to run it down, collision far side between he and Larry Yellowknee, and the Wolves able to come away with it. Guillaume into the offensive end for Watertown, goes to the deep right corner, lets a shot go. That one turned aside by Chris Poland. Rebound coming back out. Biedron trying to keep it in, falling down, but able to poke it along. Di Costanzo wheels, turns, falling down, tried to get a shot off. Pastuka tried to clear it. Puck doesn't come out, and then Di Costanzo got leveled by Nicoletti, so the puck all comes all the way back to the Watertown end. Lane King controls, slides it past Blake Peavy, got it to Alexander Jemayev. Jemayev goes to the right-hand side, comes right down in front, tried to drag it to the front of the goal, didn't get a shot off. Puck goes back out to Lane King, far point. He'll send it cross ice. It was behind LaBelle, so they have to retreat back to neutral ice area. King sends it out. McDonald turning with it, poked it along, and then holds on to it just inside the blue line. Got this one deep to Jemayev. Jemayev has skipped over his stick, so Tommy Cardinal picking it up for the Carolina Thunderbirds. He'll turn, try to get it out towards center ice, drop pass to Ford. Ford back to Cardinal. Cardinal get to Ford. Ford drops right to the front of the goal, lets a shot go, and Brendan Colgan is going to take that one away and keep it a 5-goal lead for the Watertown Wolves. Brendan Colgan, a fine job as Ford tried to drag the puck from right to left, and Colgan just dropping down, taking the advantage away. Ford's going to win the faceoff to Talipov. One-timer, that missed on the far side. Puck loose on the left side of the Watertown goal. Butita comes around. He'll pick it up here, slides it back to Talipov. Talipov's just going to put it on goal. Ford tried to get the redirect. He'll gather up the puck. He'll go to the far side, give it back to Talipov near side. Talipov sends that one through a bunch of traffic, missed on the far side, and then sent back in again by Grebennikov. Long outlet pass. Mafuz in ahead of the play. He'll get there first, so there's no icing. Mafuz controls, turns, tried to send it across the front of the goal mouth. Nothing there. Puck controlled, far side. Grebennikov able to lift it out towards center. Tucker's going to pick it up. He'll gain the zone on the left-hand side, but that's broken up by Slaketka. Jamelka has it, tried to get it forward to Justin McDonald. He and Tucker tangle. Puck comes right back the other direction. Peavy races down the left-hand side. Got it to the front of the goal. He was taken off by Trigent. We're going to get a penalty here. Looks like we will get a holding call. And it'll be Nolan Slaketka who is going to sit down for the Watertown Wolves. So Slaketka gets a holding call with 11:02 remaining in the period. Carolina 0 for 4 on power play opportunities already this evening. So 2 minutes up on the board. Faceoff's going to come to the near side. Cole McKechnie into the circle for Watertown. Blake Peavy skates in. Watertown wins that one, and Justin Coachman able just to send that one the length of the ice. Carolina sets up their offense. Baker comes out, goes all the way across ice to Peavy. Peavy steps inside the blue line, dropped it for Cardinal. That one broken up, and now Chamelka racing back into the offensive end. Tried to get it over to Cole McKechnie. It was broken up. McKechnie couldn't get a shot off. Wolves a short-handed effort there. Cardinal back to the offensive end. Gave it to Ford, and he shoots and scores! Tommy Cardinal brought it right back to the offensive end, went right down the middle, and then slid it to the left-hand side, and Gus Ford's going to one-time it home, and the Carolina Thunderbirds will add another point here. A power play goal, their first power play goal of the evening. 10:29 remaining in regulation. Wolves still up 7-3. So Gus Ford, a nice goal for the Carolina Thunderbirds on a nice pass from Tommy Cardinal. Face-off won by Carolina, controlled but sent into the Watertown end. Lane King took it away, got it to LaBelle, slides it forward to Yellowknee. Larry Yellowknee just taps it into the offensive end, and Cardinal will come over, pick it up for the Thunderbirds. He'll get it back to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt out to Peavy, near side. Yellowknee on him as they collide along the boards right in front of us. Brendan Colgan out of the goal, settles the puck down. Got it to LaBelle. Here's that long outlet for Yellowknee. Got by him, so Cam Dimmitt controls. Slides it back towards the Watertown end as the Thunderbirds going for a complete line change on that dump in. So LaBelle controls. Guillaume near side avoids the check from Peavy. Drags it in the offensive end. Lets a shot go missed on the far side. Rebound out. Larry Yellowknee's just going to turn, sends it back towards the goal. DiCostanzo took a hit. Didn't get a chance to get the stick on it. Now Lane King turns. Nice little move to get by the defense. Comes right down the right-hand side. Trying to go to the front of the goal. Had it tipped away. Nicoletti's going to control on the near side. And the goal's going to come off at the other end. And we do have another penalty coming. Baker having a lot of words with the official right in front of our vantage point. They're trying to get him into the penalty box. And Dawson Baker was using his whole vocabulary in the direction of the official, and he is gone for the night. Baker being sent back towards the locker room. So Dawson Baker, and he was unloading on the official right in front of us here. Excuse me. So he, instead of getting a 2-minute penalty, he is escorted off. He will head back towards the locker room. Well, the Carolina goal coming at 9:31. Gus Ford netting the goal, making it 7-3. He was assisted by Tommy Cardinal and by Cam Dimmitt. That makes it 7-3 at 9:31 of period number 3. Don't forget, these same two teams will be back here tomorrow night. We'll do it one more time. We'll start at 6:30 tomorrow evening. Looking forward for your Watertown Wolves They will travel to Danbury on Thursday night to take on the Danbury Hat Tricks. And then next Sunday, they will be in Binghamton to take on the Black Bears. Next home game for Watertown will be Wednesday the 19th as they will host the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Carolina Thunderbirds looking ahead this Friday night. They will travel to Harrington, Delaware to take on the Delaware Thunder. And then Saturday and Sunday they will be home to host that same Delaware Thunder. That's looking forward to the next couple of games for each team. 9:22 left in regulation. So Tucker comes over to serve the Dawson Baker penalty, and the penalty was originally delay a game. He was down there, and as I said, he threw the goal off the mooring after the play from behind. He just shoved it off the back end. The officials immediately blew the whistle, and then he got into a very heated discussion here in front of us. So a 2-minute minor up on the board for delay of game. Face-off far side, controlled by Gary Pastuka, but taken away by the Wolves. Ahmed Mahfouz slides it to the front of the goal. Jemayev controls. He'll go deep into the corner. Now he'll come out to the half board. Turns, got it back to McDonald. McDonald tried to slide it to King. That broken up, but Mahfouz able to keep it in the zone. Slides it in front of the goal. Jemayev with the redirect. Missed to the far side, but he gets his own change on that back corner. Turning with it there, not able to lift it out was Grebennikov, but now Butita's going to pick it up, and a short-handed effort. Butita into the offensive, lets his shot go. That one turned aside by Braden Colgan. Now we go right back the other direction. McDonald deep into the left corner, sends it all the way around to Alexander Jemayev. Jemayev settles the puck down. He'll get it back to McDonald behind. McDonald skates out. Gave it over to Guillaume. Guillaume back to McDonald. Now he'll go to Mahfouz in the slot. Gives it back to McDonald. McDonald rifles one. That's going to hit a skate and get up and out of play. So 3:01 left in the, I'm not sure why they still have 3:01 up on the power play here. It was a 2-minute minor. Dawson Baker was excused, verbal abuse of an official. That will cost him at least one game here in the FPHL. All the way around on the near side, Guillaume missed it. It skipped right over his stick, all the way back to the Watertown end. Colgan out of his goal, settles the puck down there, gathered up by Ahmed Mahfouz. Wolves looking to skate with it. Got it to Guillaume, far side. That was broken up, but sent right back in. McDonald takes the pass near side. Puck was bouncing. Couldn't control it. Now it's going to get lifted all the way down the ice. Going to go right onto Colgan, so he'll settle it down for Mahfouz once again. Mahfouz sends it cross ice. Lane King avoids the check by Tommy Cardinal. Skates all the way around the back of the Carolina goal. Crossed ice to Larry Yellowknee. Yellowknee to Mahfouz. Mahfouz holds on. Gives it back to Yellowknee, far side. He'll send it deep to McDonald in the corner. They'll switch sides. And now Mahfouz goes into the slot. Slides it forward to McDonald. Back to Mahfouz. Back to McDonald. These two continue to play catch. McDonald, one-timer, that gets high into the air off the block of Chris Poland, and then sent out as Larry Yellowknee tried to get it back to the point. Excuse me, goes all the way back to the Watertown end. Larry Yellowknee picks it up, slides it to Guillaume. Guillaume into the offensive end again, sends it all the way cross ice. Yellowknee holds on to it, gives it to Brandon Day. Day walks in, lets a shot go. Poland able to turn that one aside. And Mahfouz has to come out, gather up the rebound. He'll have it in the slot, gives it over to Guillaume, a huge blast. And Chris Poland sliding out of the goal to his right, able to grab that one and get a stoppage in play. 6:48 remaining in regulation. Face-off going to come to the near circle. That one's going to get lifted all the way down the ice. 1:20 left in the power play for Watertown. LaBelle leaves it there for McKechnie. McKechnie got it back to Yellowknee, lost it off the end of his stick. McKechnie comes all the way cross ice, though. He's going to end up with the puck, but then he ran into the official. Gets lifted out to Colin Chamelka. Chamelka back to the offensive end. Gave it to McKechnie. McKechnie skirts her out to the front of the goal. That one turned aside by Chris Poland. Puck comes out to the near point. Yellowknee holds on to it. Winds up, lets a shot go. That one right down into the pads, and that's going to be covered up by Chris Poland. We'll get a stoppage in play. 6:11 remaining in regulation here. 49 seconds left in the Watertown man advantage. The Wolves up 7-3 late going here in Watertown. Face off once again to the near circle. It was Ford in against McDonald. Ford won it back, but the Wolves control from there. Now a collision right in front of the goal. Jemayev got hauled down. He and Chris Poland had a little collision. Puck comes out. Colgan way out of the goal for Watertown. Slides it out to the near side. Lane King able to poke it forward. He'll get by Yuri Pastuka. Avoided the check there. Now he goes behind the goal, puts the brakes on, comes out to the near side one more time. Guillaume controls, gives it back to Mafuz. Mafuz on the far side, slides it down to J-Mac. Justin McDonald turns with it, puts it right in front of the goal. Lane King with an opportunity. Jemayev put a shot on that, hit a leg. We got 8 seconds left in the power play. Mafuz back to McDonald. McDonald skates in short side. Lets a shot go. That hit a body. Ford back the other direction. Power play is over. Tucker right out of the penalty box. Picks up the loose puck. Tried to go to the front of the goal. He was turned aside. Colgan makes the save. Quick shot coming. That one knocked down, covered up by Brendan Colgan. We get a stoppage in play. 5:07 left in regulation here in Watertown. Faceoff's going to come to the near side. It'll be to Brendan Colgan's left-hand side, our right from our vantage point. Martin into the faceoff against DiCostanzo. DiCostanzo winning it for Watertown. Got it around to the backside. Bonta had it for a second. Had it poked away, but then he'll send it to the near side. Larry Yellowknee has to lift that out towards center. Sent right back in on goal. Colgan gave it to Slaketka. Slaketka gave it right back to Mikhail Pergent, and then the Wolves looking to skate with it. Bonta gets tangled up, loose side. He and Tucker looking for the puck on the far side, and the Thunderbirds able to come away with it. Larry Yellowknee, though, takes it back. We go right to the offensive end. Bonta got hit going to the goal, so he lost the puck. Nicoletti near side ends up with it. Slides it forward to Butita. Butita avoids the check, goes after the loose puck, but Pergent is there to take whole care of it. And now he turned around. Butita ends up with the puck, though. Turns, got it back to Martin. Martin with a one-timer, turned aside by Brendan Colgan. Hit Colgan right in the chest. Another one, a long shot. That missed on the far side. Pergent goes to get it. Had it poked away by Nicoletti. Tried to get it back to Slaketa near side. And that one got out of the zone. Yellowknee able to poke it forward. He'll go for a change as DiCostanzo in on the forecheck chases Martin. Martin lifts it to Cam Dimmitt near side, but LaBelle able to control the puck for Watertown. Got it back to Nolan Slaketka to Chamelka. Chamelka tipped it to the offensive end. Lost it there, but Brandon Day came in. He had it poked away off his stick. Gets lifted all the way down the ice again. And icing will be the call. 3:32 remaining in regulation here between the Watertown Wolves and the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds. Final timeout of the evening on the ice right now, the under 5 timeout between your Watertown Wolves and the visiting Carolina Thunderbirds. Short break here from Watertown. So both teams making their way back onto the ice. Welcome back inside the Watertown Municipal Arena. 3:32 remaining in regulation Wolves with a 4-goal advantage. Gus Ford goes to the face-off circle for Carolina against Cole McKechnie. McKechnie won that one back. Chamelka controls for Watertown. Goes cross ice to Lane King, far point. He'll skate in towards the half board. Tried to put it in front, and Chamelka just took a high stick across the face. He is down on the ice behind the play. LaBelle lets a shot go, poked up into the air, and it's going to get grabbed. A huge save by Chris Poland. Poland, that thing got popped up into the air. He was falling over backwards and was able to somehow nab that puck out of midair and keep it a 4-goal lead for Watertown. Poland, a nice save. And we will get a penalty here. And it will be a high sticking, just as we thought. Colin Chamelka took one right across the face. He is headed back to the Watertown bench, and the medical staff immediately going to work on Colin Chamelka over there. So Ramil Talipov will sit down. A 4-minute major for high sticking. Puck into their double minor, for the high sticking. It'll go around to Jamea, far side. He'll skate out, drops the puck in deep to McDonald. McDonald tried to get it back to Jamea. Jamea lost it trying to go to the other side. He was going from right to left. Tried to drag it across the front of the goal. Didn't work. Puck goes all the way back the other direction. Puck to McDonald down the left-hand side. Tried to drag it to the front of the goal. Yuri Pashtuka able to knock that away from him. And the puck comes all the way back to the Watertown end. Brandon Colgan way out of the Watertown goal once again as Lane King control for Watertown. He'll get it to Alexander Jamayev. Jamayev having to fight off Blake Peavy and able to slide it to the corner. Will move the puck forward, but then it's going to get lifted all the way back down the ice. Colgan out of the goal, settles down the loose puck. He'll slide it out to Lane King, far side. King's just going to leave it for Ahmed Mahfouz. Mahfouz turning with it, goes cross ice, pass too far for King to get to. Tommy Cardinal will control for the Carolina Thunderbirds, sends it all the way back into the Watertown end. Colgan out of the goal, leaves the puck behind. Mahfouz comes out with it, gets it back to Justin McDonald. McDonald goes right through center. Got just inside the zone, he'll wheel with it. Tried to send it cross ice to Maxime Guillaume. That was broken up by Daniel Martin. Now Martin rides Guillaume out of the zone. Then Mahfouz ends up with it, goes right back to the far side. Got it to Day to Yellow Knee, and it goes all the way behind. Mahfouz controls in behind. He'll get it back to Yellow Knee, far side. He'll come out and gives it to Guillaume at the slot. He'll hold on to the puck. 1:16 left in regulation. 2:02 in the power play. Obviously, that's kind of a moot point. A huge save once again by Chris Poland as he is able to glove that one out of midair and get another stoppage. 1:09 remaining in regulation. The Wolves well on their way to win number 9 in a row here at the top of the standings in the FPHL. Looking for win number 18 on the year. Face-off won by Carolina. Pashtuka had it, tried to get it out to Ford at center ice. That one broken up by Cole McKechnie. McKechnie wheels with it, just under a minute to play here in Watertown. Gus Ford controls, takes it, lets a wicked wide shot go. That thing was an odd angle, but it went right on goal from a wide angle, let it go. And Colgan kind of handcuffed, but able to get it off his chest and make the save. Final 36 seconds of play. Yellow Knee down the near side lets a shot go. That one's going to get covered up by Chris Poland, and we'll get another stoppage with 2.7 seconds left. Well, another great crowd here in Watertown this evening. I apologize, I did miss the announcement on the attendance for tonight, but obviously when you're at the top of the league and you got a little winning streak going like this, crowd does come out in force. Here's a breakaway for Yuri Pastuka late in the game. He'll go to the front of the goal and missed it. He went backhand and missed it to the top side. Justin McDonald back the other way, gets into the zone. Just going to send it all the way around to Mafuz. It skips out to the point. Maxime Guillaume controls. Guillaume tried to slide it by Pastuka. Pastuka intercepted it, came back to Guillaume, gave it right back to McDonald in front, and he slid it over to Jemayev, and Chris Poland again makes an absolutely huge save with only 0.2 seconds left on the clock. The score won't reflect it here tonight. The Wolves able to put 7 points on the board, but give credit where credit is due. Chris Poland has done a phenomenal job tonight for the Carolina Thunderbirds. The Wolves have had some awesome scoring opportunities, and he has made some stone-cold saves, and the Wolves are going to end up picking up the win here tonight over the Carolina Thunderbirds. The fans here in Watertown on their feet, celebrating another win here for the home team. Again, we'll do this again tomorrow night at 6:30. Well, to recap, the Wolves got on the board at 4:07 of period number 1, 1-0. Justin McDonald makes the goal, assisted by Alexander Jemayev and Josh LaBelle. At 5:08 of the period, Larry Yellowknee gets an even strength effort. That made it 2-0 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. At 7:53 of the period, Cameron Dimmitt scores for the Carolina Thunderbirds, assisted by Jacob Schnapp and by Daniel Martin. That makes it 2-1 Watertown. At 8:10, Justin McDonald gets a goal, assisted by Lane King. 3-1 Watertown. The Wolves would get a power play goal at 19:51 of the first period. Maxime Guillaume gets his first goal as a Wolf, assisted by Ahmed Nafuz and by Alexander Jemayev. That made it 4-1 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. Period number 2, Jacob Schnapp, 49 seconds into the frame, nets a goal, assisted by Daniel Martin. That made it 4-2 in favor of Watertown. Jemayev would get one back at 7:42 of the period. Alexander Jemayev, assisted by Justin McDonald and Ahmed Mahfouz, making it 5-2 Watertown. And then Maxime Guillaume gets another goal at the 17:19 mark, assisted by Nolan Saketka and by Larry Yellowknee. 6-2 would be your score, and that's the way period number 2 would end. Period number 3, Maxime Guillaume gets another goal, his hat trick for the evening. 7-2 would be your score at that point, assisted by Alexander Jemayev and Lane King. Carolina would get a power play goal at 9:31 of the period. Gus Ford nets the goal, making it 7-3. Tommy Cardinal would assist along with Cameron Dimmitt. And of course, 7-3 would be your final score. Carolina outshoots Watertown for the total for the game of 48-35. Wolves did outshoot them in period number 3, 17-9. Carolina 1 for 5 on extra man advantages here tonight. Watertown 2 for 5 on power plays. A recap here tonight, all the way around the league. The Wolves, a big 7-3 winners here over the Carolina Thunderbirds in Binghamton. Binghamton comes from behind and picks up a 7-3 win over the Port Huron Prowlers. And in Delaware tonight, the Columbus River Dragons 7-4 winners over the Delaware Thunder. Well, again, the puck will drop tomorrow night, 6:30 here in Watertown. The Wolves continuing their winning ways and a 9-game winning streak now as they head into tomorrow night's action here, once again, against the Carolina Thunderbirds. We hope you've enjoyed watching Watertown Wolves hockey with us here tonight. I want to thank you for joining us here. We'd love to see you at the arena, but if you can't get here, thank you for joining us on the Watertown Wolves YouTube page. For Watertown Wolves hockey and for Eric Thorstein and Thunder Force Media, my name is Jeff Barrett. Thank you for joining us, folks. We'll see you back here tomorrow night in Watertown.